These games are ranked by PlayScore. It's a unique rating that averages critic and gamer reviews. Hello gamers! I'm back! Opening our list of top 10 Nintendo 3DS adventure games is 3D Shinobi 3 Return of the Ninja Master. Kicking evil ninjas the old school way, that's what Shinobi 3 offers. This game came from the good old Genesis era and it's downloadable exclusively for the 3DS. Take nostalgia to where it belongs as you play the role of a ninja seeking to eliminate the presence of a villainous organization. Its side-scrolling gameplay, reminiscent to the usual elements that its original platform delivers, is fluid and satisfying if executed perfectly. It's arguably the best in the series, and hey, what's not to love when you're a ninja that can jump twice? It has a play score of 8.71. Ninth place is Resident Evil Revelations. Sadly, this isn't the Resident Evil that we expected, but the return of Jill and Chris makes a compelling trip to another horror show in Revelations. Set between the events of 4 and 5, join the two agents as they venture into an abandoned terrors of a cruise ship. Both have unique story interactions and eventually interlocks itself during the game's climax. The survival horror atmosphere with third-person shooting is similar to the previous games. Not to mention the addition of a raid mode lets players enjoy the satisfaction of popping out monster heads with handguns. Resident Evil Revelations has a play score of 8.73. Rank 8th is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Play judge, jury, and not executioner in this 5th main entry of the Phoenix Wright series. Solve the most perplexing mysteries with the rule of law in this visual novel adventure game that makes you take law school for a second. Maybe the most notable addition of this game is the number of characters to take control. In Dual Destinies, you can play the role of 3 defense attorneys. These attorneys tackle various elements inside the court through listening to witnesses, testimonies, reading their moods, and even investigations to determine the guilty and innocent. Objection! This game has a play score of 8.76. 7th is Kirby Planet Robobot. What's not to love about this cute and adorable pink creature? Except in Smash, where he beats you up to a pulp. Planet Robobot is the 50th main entry of Nintendo's Kirby franchise, a mysterious threat that has landed in Kirby's world and it is up to him to fend them off. Like most usual Kirby games, the ability to inhale enemies and absorb their powers is still intact. Now, more powers can be sucked into Kirby's gaping maw, including the ability to heal and poison. The game utilizes 3DS's touch features. The most noteworthy addition to this game is the Robobot armor. Now this is where things get real. Kirby can don this amazing mech and dominate his enemies with bigger defense, stronger attack, and super strength. It has a play score of 8.84. 6th on our list is 3D Streets of Rage 2. This is another 3D ported game that takes 90s brawler into the present. Clench your fists, crack your knuckles, and make sure you're ripped in this classic game that rekindles the insanity of punching biker gang members. Follow a group of skull-crushing, heart-pounding, throat-gutting, asphalt-kicking boys in their quest to save a friend and defeat the elusive Mr. X. Players with a deep love for adventure brawlers would surely remember the simpler times with this game. It has a play score of 8.85. 5th place is Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. A launch title for the Nintendo 3DS and its first ever best-selling game, The Miracle Mask dangles you in an adventure puzzle that makes you feel like Asian Sherlock Holmes. It's also graphically enhanced for the 3DS with its new 3D environments. The core feature that made this game very valuable in its huge depth of investigations and problem solving. The mystery wherein the game shrouds itself is packed with riddles, oddity, and magnifying glasses. It has a play score of an 8.8. Number 4 is 3D Sonic the Hedgehog 2. There have been numerous Sonic games over the course of our lifetime, and most of them are well-deserved. Some of them sucked a little bit. Okay, sucked a lot. This remastered version gives players a rejuvenated feeling of playing the old Sonic game during the days. It's one of the most successful entries in their franchise before they pummeled to bad projects. This version also comes with the new features including the stage selector. Pick your favorite map and gotta go fast! It has a play score of 8.97. Third place is Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. What happens if you lock 8 people together in a room? Zero Escape is a mixture of the Saw series and anime. It's a wild blend of puzzles and tension in each passing time. As the story progresses, players are pitted in a series of page-turning events that leads to the game's 24 different endings. The game is praised for its rich narrative, clever puzzles, and beautiful 3D visuals. It has a play score of a flat 9. Second is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. If you were player 2 during the days of the old, then this game is for you. Mario's brother Luigi takes the helm in this critically acclaimed series. The sequel to the first Luigi's Mansion is haunted by a supernatural wave. Take control of Luigi as he uses his ghost-busting weapon to take down specters, capture ghosts, and solve puzzles. When not busy fighting ghosts, the game rewards exploration very well with its hidden secrets and its dilapidated atmosphere. This game is hailed as Nintendo's finest as it maximizes the 3DS features in the most innovative way. It has a play score of 9.05. Here are the runners-up before we reveal the number 1. You can get these games right now by clicking the links in the description box below. And the best adventure game on the 3DS is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. A true gem, critics have praised this game with perfect scores and dubbed it as the best remasterings of all time. This remastered version has the elements of the original game, but they added more features like assisting players to quickly change items with its touch controls. The 1998 graphics are tweaked and transformed into something befitting to the eyes of the 3DS user. It is universally praised, especially for the refined gameplay, while maintaining the classic feel. New modes are added, including boss challenges to topple these baddies at your own will. It has the highest play score in our What to Play database so far with a whopping 9.50. For more gaming updates, subscribe and give us a like and share this video to your friends or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+.